Deji Adeyanju. Is it Deji Adeyanju or what they call him? Somebody is a stooge and he knows what he's doing. He has sponsors, which is very clear. It's either he's doing freelancing for his potential sponsors because Peter Obi is the only rival. The rest are just the same, trying to loot their turn. You know, in these guys are claiming to put His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi's forwards to gain the trust of the masses, to get into power and do whatever they want to do. Snakes only shed his skin to become more dangerous or bigger. So we know them. I think all these things will work together to get us where we're going. So I saw a video by Deji Adeyanju claiming he criticized His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, crying for, as in fake sympathy. I don't know, ill-gotten um, clout, chasing clout unnecessarily. He used the very dark man to gain influence, although it wouldn't last long because he's already exposed. He's exposed. You can't pretend for so long. It's very simple. Truth is truth, and lie is lie. How do you compare? How do you say that criticism? How do you say that? How do you? I mean, blatantly accuse somebody frivolously with blatant lies and claim you have evidence. This guy said he's not a politician. He contested a lot of time for PDP position to be youth leader or whatever. Peter Obi gave him, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi gave him money, offer him money. If His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi failed to use this guy as an scapegoat, I'm going to feel pained because the integrity of His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi is his selling point. The only thing that we are following him up and down. How can a reasonable somebody with five senses, point finger at uncommon politicians like His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi and be blabbing? A man that left office without even pension, denied his wife, the first lady's privileges, used the so-called security vote for development, saved a lot of money, cleared the pensions, cleared arrears, saved money. It is never heard in the history of Nigeria since this democracy. Have you seen your grandfathers in Asurok's pension law, the one he passed into law before he left office? I hope we all know what the governors are taking home as retirement benefits. It is our own democracy is the government of the politicians, by the politicians, and for the politicians. And one thing very negative thing about democracy is when idiots when idiots become majority, they can elect one of crook, because when you are educated and you want to use the rest who are less informed, you become a crook. And those who are clapping for propaganda, following you, you give token like you throw corns to the chickens and they rush. They are ignorance, and ignorance is the powerful tool of the oppressor. It is Elon Musk who said that when people are taught to hate themselves and their history, they become vulnerable to mind viruses, very easy to be reprogrammed. They are paying a whole lot of people, 20,000. It depends on their categories and the level of the propaganda they're sharing. A whole lot, to spread propaganda, pick up whatever tribalism and push it. Kick His Excellency Mr. B, stage fights. They have leaders that list this propaganda. They say they are master strategists, and they will be spreading those things. They have security, they have lawyers that will defend them. Who are you going to complain? The power that be. The Senate is hijacked. The legal system is hijacked. The judiciary is hijacked. Get it? So it is use our money, settle everybody, and take the lion's share. Subsidy is removed, my brothers and sisters. Where did they keep it? 2025 budget as published by Daily Post. 7 trillion. 6 point, more than 6 trillions we have added. You get it? To get lost into some individual's pocket. You get it? So, and I keep borrowing, brothers and sisters. Spending as if the money is somewhere, where they are mining it. And we are crying every day. You float Naira, you floated Naira. The advantage of floating Naira is to influence local production. What are we producing even? My brothers and sisters, to develop Nigeria is not a rocket science. You just take somebody that have the will, give it to Mr. Peter, everybody will smile. You see all these empty lands around the north, the west, the south. Local factories, farming system, mechanized farming system. Ranching is not a rocket science. It's something that individual does. When the government takes it as responsibility, we will smile. People will be returning from abroad. Not everybody out here are doing okay. We hustle more than, oh my goodness. And few individuals are sitting on our head. Then everybody is hungry. You don't have option than to sing their praise. Okay? If you want to complain to police, the police will turn against you because the police is taking order from the power that be. That is why you don't need to like a leader. You don't need to have any relationship with a leader. It is your future. You need that person that have the will, the capacity, and the sympathy, the humanity to do it. The generation will smile. You see the insecurity? everything will bounce back on the masses because they are protected. I don't want to even take much of your time. I want His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi to use Deji as an scapegoat so that a lot of others will learn. I saw him crying, foul, claiming he criticized His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, and that becomes a problem, chasing clouds and, I don't know. VDM saw this earlier and dumped him because that guy is a very wise man and he is, in good terms with his she, and he observes natural rule of engagement. You get it? And his conscience is very clean. That is why nothing will harm him. I pray he continues like that. Brothers and sisters, we are hijacked. The judiciary is hijacked. The Senate is another arm of executive. I mean, you saw the by-election in River State. You saw how everything happened. Imagine what will happen in 2027. However, we will do the needful and watch. Who are we going to call? The Europe, the foreign observers? They will still come and cry and write what they will write. They've termed the PC and PDP terrorist organization, and that is what it is. And that is not me saying it's a Canadian court. So everybody under APC out there, if you make noise, you are likely to be deported. So they know it is too much. I don't want to take much of our time. So all hands on the deck. It is our future. His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi is already a billionaire. We want to sacrifice and save us. Save us. We need to help to save our future and the future of our children. Because insecurity, a lot of bad people are going to fall back. The collateral damage will fall back on us because we are the victim of the system. Not those who have security and everything that will fly away anytime they want to. So let's stop fighting ourselves and join hands together to save ourselves. The North are enjoying it. The Boko Haram they initiated now, they're enjoying it. At least if they've not buyed enough, at least they need to make use of their senses by now until they finish. So those ones they cannot even settle them. They've overpowered them right now. So they're even sponsoring them. So they have spokesperson. Nobody's fighting Boko Haram. They're doing damage control and sharing money. The fight wouldn't even stop because that is where a lot of high-ranking officers and a lot of politicians are getting their billions, buying houses across the world. So how do you expect them to stop it? It's a lucrative business. Now, things are falling apart. It will take a century for us to wake up, really. We need a revolutionary one and some atom of madness, to make a fundamental change. I don't want to take much of our time. Good evening this evening. Stand up for what is right. For online TV, for 247 update. Thank you.